What's going on, y'all? It's J Smo Reviews here, back at it again with another video, man. And let's just get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for the 4 to 5 day little break. I got stuff going on with the move. I've been quite busy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too much to talk about either, but I knew a storm was brewing. I knew there was bombs being crafted out in the shadows, right? Missiles on the way. And the first one is dropped. And as you guys have seen by the time you're seeing this video, Nitty versus Daylyt. Takeover Battle League, TBL, Chilla Jones' league, shout out Chilla Jones, announced. What can you say, man? The first, a mega match of epic variety here, and another writing-based mega match. And after getting Nitty versus Lux last year, the instant classic that was going to be, there's only so much that can raise the bar in terms of writing, right? That can match that. But the return of Daylyt here versus a Nitty coming off of one of the biggest legacy pieces of his career. There's so many things to say about it. And listen, we're only talking about one battle in this video, right? But, you know, you hear card of the year contender, people gassing up battle of the year contenders, card of the year contenders, right? All this different stuff. What TBL is cooking here in April, special. It's worth the hype. Everything that you've heard about like a mystery card of the year contender, I know Loso talked about it on Hip Hop is Real, Black's hinted at it, 3 a little bit, myself. Guys, this one is worth the hype. So in terms of the other stuff, nobody can say too much, right? So just stay tuned, but there is a very, very special card cooking here with TBL, and to start with Nitty and Daylyt is absolutely ridiculous, and this will be a bit of a shorter video because it's really just shock, you know what I'm saying, really just shock here, and I'm sure shock for many people for the most part, and just talk about how great the matchup is. Plus, I'm hearing we're talking in Houston, pit-style setting. Could you imagine Nitty, Daylyt, Houston, Texas, pit-style setting? You can't, this is what dreams are made of, battle rap wise, man. You can't come up with a better city, setting, everything. This battle is going to have everything, including that excessive amount of prep time that it needs to be as good as possible. And I know the return to Daylyt here, first of all, is the big thing to talk about. Last time we seen Daylyt, right, would be either the Rock or I can't even remember right now. My thoughts are all scrambled, right? The Rock or the King Los battle, you know, both of them. Actually, that's a lie. It's the King Bao battle, right? And this guy, this is a liar of epic proportions, right? So when he even said recently, I have a return battle on the way, how many times has Daylyt said that he's not telling the truth? But not only does he give a return battle, if it's not going to be Lux, might as well be Nitty, right? I mean, him and Lux has turned into the detox of battle rap. But, oh my God, man. Oh my God, this is an incredible way to start the year. I guess this will be, once we get to this, will be a couple events into the year. But to get this in January and know that such an announcement is on the way, I'm expecting the absolute best. Like I said, we're talking best case scenario. Houston, a city that loves bars, really loves battle rap in general. Oh, Houston's always giving people good events crowd-wise, but particularly appreciates the bar-for-bar stuff. Punchers, writers have been excessively successful in Houston. Pit-style setting, because how else could you book a battle like this and it not be, this is the king of pit-style type battles, right? So we got Nitty and Lux, you know what I'm saying, in a smaller room in a pit, and I don't know what the crowd size, you know, there is some details I'm unaware of, but you still have it in the more writers-esque setting for like an all-time writer-esque matchup here. And you know, before I give like my most definitive predictions, there'll be so many details to look over, so much to go over. I'm sure both of them will speak up and we'll get a little bit of not the heaviest promo guys, right? But see maybe where Light's at with it. You know, just think on the matchup for a little bit. But off rip, I'm telling you right now, I got Nitty 2-1 in this one. And that's going to, some people aren't going to like me for that one because I know how you guys get about Daylyt. Particularly here on YouTube, I know how you get about Daylyt. And he has that schemes this Christ, putting words together. I mean, his rapping ability is some of the absolute best, and that same similarity that a loaded Lux has, right? And we saw how great Lux was versus Nitty. But that's why, I mean, when you look at everything, there's no reason for this to not be a Lux versus Nitty 2.0, or what some would say maybe even better, with the fact that Light has just been sitting for so long, right? And for him to come outside, it has to be a matchup that he is more than like motivated for. And I don't really have to question the motive of a Nitty. And when we talk about prep timing, this is being announced in January and happening in April. It's been booked longer than that. And these are two guys that it's hard to bet against either. When we talk about if they have the necessary amount of time to make it happen, but I'm not betting against prep time Nitty. Not only is he great in the moment, but I think over time, you know what I'm saying? But as good as his material is over time, we're talking about Daylyt here. So like I said, I am going Nitty 2, and I'm going to give you that right here, but there's so many thoughts to put together. There's so many different ways to view a battle like this, and like I said, perfect circumstances for it, and we have to give our flowers to TBL as well, right? Because what a lot of people forget is that Massacre 6, my event of the year last year, many of your guys' event of the year as well, was really mainly sponsored by TakeOver Battle League. Chilla Jones and what they're doing over there at TBL is pretty much the reason that we got Massacre 6 the way it is. And look at how incredibly successful that event is. Another thing is, for those that don't catch, they just had an event recently, this past weekend, you know what I'm saying? Av versus Excel was on there. I believe we were supposed to have Chirac versus Clips. I'm not sure if it went down or not, but anyone that's seen any of TBL's footage, they get really good performances out of top tiers. Av's giving great work there. Twerk has. Tay-Rock battled Jay Soldier, and they gave him great work over there. We're talking about a league that does good business. Another battler ran league at that with Chilla Jones and his partners over there. So they've been getting great performances from top tiers. They're really the masterminds behind what made Massacre 6 happen. So not only am I fully counting on the battlers in this one to be great, I have a lot of confidence in the league. And, there's a lot of leagues that come and go. We have a lot of battler ran leagues now, so it feels like there's 5 times as many leagues as ever. But I have everyone that has stuff going on that's building up cards. I look at what Hitman's doing with Bags and Bodies. I heard they might be a little more active this year. But I'm looking at TBL to make a statement in 2025. I think that we're going to look at TBL as a much more consistent, active, and serious player, not just for a battler ran league, in the overall leagues and battle rap in 2025. And you want to talk about making a statement, this is a place to start. And of course, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this battle. And of course, the return of Daylyt here is just such a piece that's going to be the culture shifting piece here. And God forbid, man, and I've been a harsh Daylyt critic, as I think he deserves. I think he's kind of played in the culture's face many times, obviously he's trolling, not giving effort. And then there's also, he's one of those guys, like another couple other battlers, well, when he does try, he never lost. That's not true whatsoever, but I am very aware, and I understand fairly, that the rounds he brought for Tay-Rock, by many, could be considered the best performance in battle rap history. It went beyond battle rap to the point that obviously he is kind of in like the TD camp. I mean, shit, the guy's got a feature on J. Cole's track, you know what I'm saying, with The Life of Pi. So he's taken, just his pure ability has taken him to another level. How he's respected as a writer, not just within our culture, but in the overall landscape of hip-hop, is second to none. And if we are to see a Daylyt, Tay-Rock level Daylyt versus like a loaded Lux level Rum Nitty, we're looking at battle of the year in the first quarter of the year again. And that's not even to speak about everything else that TBL has cooking up with this card. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I can only give so many thoughts in this battle without repeating myself. But I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this battle down below. Is it a 10 out of 10 announcement for you? We're going to talk about this battle quite a bit from a few. We're doing a keys to victory. We're doing all types of different things for this one leading into the event. But I want to hear how you guys feel about it. How shocked are you about it? And if you can guess or feel, who else do you think is on this TBL card? Or what I should rather say, what else do you want to see on this card from TakeOver Battle League? This is a huge announcement for both battlers involved, being a mega match, and I think it's an even bigger matchup for a league that, like I said, I'm expecting to be maybe in League of the Year talks by the time we get to the end of the year. That's how much confidence I have in the project they're putting over there, and in Houston. Oh my God, so many things to talk about, man. But like I said, leave your thoughts on the announcement in the comments down below. What else you want to see from TBL on this card? It's been J Smo Reviews again here, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all very, very soon. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.